most improved, JK, 8th. No Pods. Of course, Pods came out earlier this offseason and stated that he wanted to be in the most improved player conversation. Not there yet, not predicted to be there yet anyway, according to the ESPN experts. I actually was surprised. I went back through this. JK didn't actually earn any MIP votes last season. So there were 14 players that got most improved player votes, like a vote. And he wasn't one of them last season. And I just found that strange because he was like 4th or 5th in favoritism with like a month to go in the season. So I did find that surprising. And therefore, as a result, if he didn't get most improved votes last season, then maybe that actually boosts his chances of winning this season. But you look at his numbers and you think, okay, so he averaged 16 points a game last season. To win most improved from there, particularly when like JK, his biggest asset is as a scorer, right? To win most improved player from there, you probably have to average 25 or very close to it, 24, 25, which I think is possible. I don't think that's out of reach, but I think that most of us would still consider it unlikely. I think, first of all, if we can get to 20 points a game, that's got to be kind of the starting point, hopefully. 24 to 25, again, not out of reach, but probably unlikely. And therefore, I do actually think there's maybe more room for Pods to be a candidate for this award, simply because of 9 points a game last season. If you can bump that to nearly double, like upwards of 15, 16, 17 maybe, then maybe there's more room for him to be a most improved candidate over JK. But we'll wait and see. I do have an issue with Wemby being the favourite for most improved, and I think a lot of people have this argument where we're like, really? Like, he is a franchise-altering phenom, number 1 overall pick. We fully expect him to come out and be an all-star next season. Like, most improved player should go to someone who isn't expected to be as good as they are, or has kind of come from nowhere to be like a really solid, good player in the NBA, not someone who was top of their draft, who is literally a generational talent who we all expect to be a perennial all-star for the next 12 to 15 years. And that's just how this award goes sometimes. Like Maxey, I actually don't mind Maxey winning it because, you look back, he was a 23rd overall, 21st, 23rd overall pick, whatever he was. So guys that are like late first rounders kind of thing, rather than top tier prospects, I don't like it. The only way I'd really want to give it to a top tier prospect is if they actually come out early in their career and don't look great and then take a massive significant jump. Like JK's on the border of like, okay, 7th overall pick. I think he'd be more in the conversation for me when you're talking about a guy who was obviously his playing opportunity over his first 3 seasons in the league has come and gone a little bit, has fluctuated. Therefore, I could see him being a candidate and being a reasonable player to win this award. Pods obviously is a 19th overall pick. Completely get him being in the conversation and wanting to be in the conversation. Just Wemby could be winning any of these other awards. He could win MVP. He could win. He's probably definitely going to win Depoy. Like, he's going to win a couple of these other awards. He shouldn't be winning MIP, in my opinion.